What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Twilight 9 card. This week, it's Players Week. 48 of the top 50 players in the world are here. Tiger Woods missing for obvious reasons. Brooks Koepka WD this weekend due to a right knee injury. But everybody else is here, and a lot of them are playing really good golf. A lot of things to think about this week for betting-wise. Let's jump into it. First one, Max Homa. I don't really need to say it anymore. The dude's just going to be on the card every single week because he just keeps winning us money. The only thing that makes me a little bit nervous, he's never played in the Players, so there's no history to go off of. He had a solid performance at Bay Hill, T10. He was first in strokes gained putting, which is something we always love to see. And he was 10th in strokes gained off the tee, which if his irons get back to the spot where it was a couple weeks ago, I think Max could have a really good week this week at the Players. Max Homa, top 40, plus 164. Going back to the best hair on the PGA Tour, Tommy Fleetwood, top 30, plus 138. He struggled a little bit in the final round at the Arnold Palmer, shooting 77, but he still finished inside the top 10. His ball striking seemed to make a turn last week at Bay Hill, ranking 7th in strokes gained approach. Since 2013, Fleetwood is 3rd in strokes gained tee to green per round at TPC Sawgrass, and he's 2nd in most strokes gained total per round at the Players since 2015. Past finishes include a top 5 in 2019 and a T7 in 2018, so he really likes this place. If his irons stay hot, I love Tommy this week. Top 30, plus 138. Another guy that just loves this golf course, Adam Scott, top 30, plus 164. He's 1st in most strokes gained total per round at the Players since 2015, and he's 4th in most strokes gained tee to green per round at TPC Sawgrass since 2013. He won the championship back in 2004, but his form coming into the week just isn't that great. He only has one top 20 finish since the US Open. But he's proved he can kind of use this course as a bounce back spot. In 2018, his 2 starts leading up to the Players Championship were a missed cut and a tie for 76th. I don't have him winning, but with this kind of track record, I love this value. Adam Scott, top 30, plus 164. Iron play is always very critical at the Players, and that's why we're going to go to Collin Ocala for a top 20 plus 125. He's led the field in strokes gained approach his last 2 appearances and is first on tour this season by a large margin. The last time we saw him, he won the WGC at concession after putting on a ball striking clinic. He's never played a full Players, but last year in the opening round, he did shoot 4 under. Despite his recent win, it's crazy that you can still get this kind of value for Collin. Collin Ocala, top 20 plus 125. Going back to the Aussie, Jason Day for a top 30 plus 138. He had a tough Sunday at Bay Hill, shooting 79, dropping him 20 places down the leaderboard. Before that, he had a top 10 at Pebble, a top 20 at Concession. He's won this event back in 2016. He had a top 10 in 2019 and a top 5 in 2018. Again, I'm not sure if he's going to win this thing this week, but with 2 straight top 10s at this event in a decent last month, I love a top 30 for Jay Day. Jason Day, top 30 plus 138. Next one is a guy that I think can win this golf tournament this week, Justin Thomas, top 20 plus 125. He's going to need to figure out the driver. Last time we saw him, he was dead last in strokes gained off the tee at Concession, but that same week he was 2nd to only Collin Ocala in strokes gained approach. So if he figures out that driver, I think he's in for a really good week. Since 2015, JT has made more birdies or better than any other player at this championship, but he's also tied for the 2nd most bogeys or worse. If he finds fairways, watch out for JT this week. Justin Thomas, top 20 plus 125. Only have one value pick for you guys this week. Hideki Matsuyama, top 20 after round 1 for plus 275. It wouldn't be right for me to leave him off this card after what he did to Sawgrass on Thursday last week, shooting 63. He ranked 20th last week in strokes gained tee to green and ranks 20th in that same category on tour this season. His last start was a top 20 at Bay Hill, and his past finishes at this tournament include a T8 in 2019, a top 25 in 2017, and a top 10 in 2016. I just don't think the golf gods will allow this guy to have a poor round on Thursday after what he did last year. Put him in right back in that same spot. Hideki Matsuyama, top 20 after round 1, plus 275. And that's it, guys. That's the card for the Players Championship. Enjoy the golf this weekend. So many guys are playing really, really well right now that it's going to come down to Sunday afternoon. I don't know who's going to win it. Just too many guys playing good golf. So again, enjoy the golf this weekend, and I will talk to you guys next week for the Honda Classic.